Hey, puppy people, it's Cindy. One of the most frequently asked questions I get is, what is the best treat to use? And the answer really is the one that your dog likes. All dogs have different tastes, different likes, just like people do. Some love chicken, some don't, some can't have chicken. So it's really the answer is what your dog likes and what they can have. Now, that being said, food is different. Food is like money to your dog, it comes in different denominations. So, if there's a high distraction, you just need a higher motivator. And that's really what a distraction is, it's a competing motivator. So, the more stuff that's going on, the more competition there is for your dog's attention, so use food to make yourself more interesting. No offense, but your dog sees you every day. So we want to up the game a little bit and use something that's going to help them pay attention to you. So use food. We'd be crazy not to use it. So what's the best one? What's the best treat to give? I just love boiling chicken breast and using that. It's one ingredient. I know what it is. It's not full of a bunch of fillers and a bunch of crap. I don't have to read the read the ingredients or critique the ingredients, read the fine print. Just boil a chicken breast. Usually, it's good for most dogs, unless of course your dog has an allergy. It's typically high value. And, it's a lot cheaper than some of the bag treats that you get. So, chicken breast. And you all know me, the less time I spend in the kitchen, the better. I wish I loved to cook. I wish I loved to cook and was good at it, but I just don't have the patience. Again, I go by a strict the three-step rule for anything. More than 3 ingredients in the kitchen and I'm out. More than 3 ingredients in a drink and I'm out. That's why I want to keep the training simple. I like punk rock music because it's stripped down. I don't like synthesizers. I like things simple and basic. And when it comes to cooking, the easier the better. So I love that I just have to boil water. Even I can do that. And I have Alexa that can set the timer, which is really great. So this is how I boil a chicken breast. This is my favorite go-to high value treat for dogs. So enjoy. Okay, so obviously start by filling in your pan. Yes, I'm sure that I should be like measuring a cup or 2 cups or 3 cups, whatever. Again, too much work for me. So I just fill it up about, half, 3/4 full. I, of course, also use purified filtered water. If you want more information about what water I use, let me know. I can do a whole nother thing about that. Don't get me started about water. I'm very careful about what I use. And of course, I use the same water for my dogs and my cat. And then you add in a chicken breast or two. I, of course, try and do as much organic as possible. I'm very careful about the food that I eat. I'm very careful about the food that I feed my pets. So put a couple in there and then you put it on the stove. I mean, it's pretty easy. You want to put it on a medium boil and then set your timer for 15 minutes. I love Alexa. I use her all the time. I don't know what I'd do without her. And I make her do all of the timekeeping for me. And then you just, let it do its business. After 15 minutes and Alexa tells you to stop
timer.
Then you turn it off, take it off boil, and there you have it. And it couldn't be any easier. Again, even something that I can do. And I'll take the chicken breast, or sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 at a time. If you want to save some for later, you can put it in the bowl and, shred it then. Or if you want to save it for later, put it in some Tupperware. There's my assistant, Reggie, sniffing about. He's always there to lend a hand. And then the water, save your water. So I take it and I put it in a mason jar, label it dog, because the dogs are the only one that eat meat in our family. So I'm very careful about not having any cross-contamination with things that we use. So I label everything dog or cat. Save your water. The water is great to use when you stuff a Kong. So you can put a little bit of water with some kibble. It gets mushy, and it's a makes the kibble taste and smell like chicken. It's really great. And then, of course, Mr. Blanks has to partake in some of the spoils of war, basically. So share the wealth is what I'm saying. So thanks for hanging out in my kitchen. And this is about the only thing I cook. I cook this and I stuff Kongs and I mix drinks, and that's the kitchen for me. So enjoy. Let me know what you thought, and drop a note and comment, and tell me what your dog's favorite treat is. So anyway, till next time, go play with your dog.